Hi Virgo, this is Kelly, your intuitive channel, bringing you your May 2017 channeled message about what you need to know the month of May to manifest what you want with ease and joy. Feeling good, joy, and bliss. Before I get into that, as I'm shuffling, I want to let you know that if you click in the upper right corner, I have created a short PDF that's a quick guide for the ultimate beginner of how to build a connection with your own intuition, clairsentience, clairvoyant, and clairaudescence. It's for the ultra beginner, just quick, short exercises for how you can begin to tap into those spiritual abilities. And you'll also receive a free guided meditation to meet your spirit guide. It takes you on a journey to the Temple of the Masters, where you will go there and you will meet them. It's been fun. I've been getting emails from people commenting that they either saw them and received energy from their guide, or they even met them, spoke to them, got their name. So I'm super pumped about this meditation, guys, and I really hope it helps you Virgos get to help be a catalyst to help you meet your personal spirit guides. Okay, so here we go for the month of May. And this time I'm going to pull 2 decks just to add a little bit more clarity, more details. And so it looks like for the basis of this month, oh, interesting. Okay, so for the basis, they're kind of letting you know that you're at a pace. You're definitely at a pace. At a place of overall. There's like a place of contentment. So at the base of the situation, like you've got the contentment card, the four of fire card. This is very much like peace, contentment, peaceful joy, calm, tranquility. Like your life has just hit a stable place. And so you have that, and you have the Seraphina card adding in details, and she's the ultra card of like happiness is around you. Any changes that happen are going to be good. Any new additions are going to be good. It doesn't, guys, it doesn't mean you're going to get pregnant or anything like that. It just means you're at a very peaceful stage of your life. So that's the ultimate basis of it. And like reaffirming that, it's letting you know that it's the personal growth that you're going through. Okay. Wow. How do I explain it? I need you guys to know, like you guys need to know, Virgos, that you're at a very peaceful time of your life. You're at a very, everything that you're learning, all the spiritual growth, all the physical growth, all the human level growth that you're going through, it's good for you. It's going to bring peace and tranquility into your life. What's crossing it is the Ten of Fire card. And the Ten of Fire card is very much the card of, how do I word it? Like you have a lot going on. It's affirmation that you have a lot going on, Virgos, but it's also the card of like you're making it bigger than it is. You're turning it into more work than it has to be because of this, like the amount of either stress, the worry, the concern that you're having about how much work you have. It's very like you're blowing it out of proportion, to be straight. Sorry, guys. I know that sometimes when you're in a moment of like feeling panic, a moment of feeling stressed, a moment of feeling overwhelmed, it's hard to hear that, but it's just, you have happy times around you. You have peace and contentment around you. This is the like peace in relationships, harmony, everything that you're learning is all about helping bring peace and contentment into your life. What's crossing it is the mental anguish. It's you are making it bigger than it has to be. But keep going. Like this, and Omega, it's more about, like my guys are saying, like Virgos, it's more about like get down, do the work. It's like you're stuck, like analysis paralysis here. You're stuck in like, oh my God, I have so much work to do. I have all of this to do. Like that's this card. This card is saying just sit down and do it. Sit down and do it. I could get overwhelmed with like, oh my God, I have to make 12 videos today. It's May 1st. I have to make 12 videos today. Oh my God, how am I ever going to do it? How am I ever going to get all of this done? How am I, I could stay in that place of making it bigger than it is, or I could sit down and do it. Because once you sit down and do it, you're going to realize it's not as hard as you're making it. You guys can do it. You got it. You just get a little organized here. Sorry about that. Sorry about that, Virgos. Okay, so where am I? All right, so what do they need to know from the recent past? So what you learned recently. Okay, so you recently came out of kind of the Four of Air card is kind of a sad card. And the Bridget, this is kind of like the pause, wait card, wait for a better situation. Yeah, it was definitely, so you were coming out of like a sad time of your life. You were definitely, you needed to recoup and to recharge. And it was very much about you're essentially just waiting for a better opportunity to come. So that was like the recent past card. And what's happening right now. Oh, like in this particular moment, to help you kind of get past the like you're making it bigger than it is. It's wow, so you guys are seriously under some stress. Poor Virgos. I love you. I'm sending you de-stressing vibes, calm and tranquility. So you're definitely stressed. It's definitely, go ahead and take the time to tend to your law of attraction, tend to your vortex, tend to your emotions. Make sure you feel good. Taking 10 minutes to tend to your emotions and how you feel will get you back in the track of being productive. Because right now in the moment, they're letting you know, like Virgos, your minds are very much on the past. Like, look how good I used to have it. Oh, back when I was a kid, I didn't have to worry about this. In high school, it was so easy. I didn't appreciate it at the time. But did you hear that? Back in high school, I had it so easy and I didn't appreciate it at the time. You're going to be saying the same thing about this that you're going through right now, even in a month from now. Like, I don't know why I made it such a big deal to make, like for me, for example, like I don't know why I made this such a big deal. Like this was so much work back in the day. You know, I just had to do it the first couple of months, just had to sit down and do the work. And now this is like easy peasy for me. It's like, oh, 12 videos, no big deal. Like I love channeling. I love this. I love helping people. Okay, so tend to your emotions. Like you're worthy. You're important. Okay, Spirit, so what about the near future? Which card is for their near future? Oop, this one. Which one's for their near future? This one. Okay, so for your near future, yeah, they're letting you know, like, things are going to be okay. You got the Crystal Oracle card. Have faith and hope because there's something positive and new around the horizon that you just can't see yet. You got the Three of Water card, which is like a celebration, the need to have more fun. It's all about like getting past that step, getting past the like mental anguish, getting past that mental hurdle. Like you just got to do it because there's celebrations, and there's something you just can't see it that's like right around the corner if you just sit down and do it. So you guys got this. Let's see. Okay, and so your power for the month. What is their power for the month? Oh, okay, your power for the month. Okay, so this month is very much about like growth and change for you guys. Your power, yeah. So be aware that like there is a lot of spiritual, emotional growth going on this month, and your power is all about like, yeah. So you're going good news about financial matters, wanting to do something more challenging, a new area of study. So you're definitely going through growth this month, and it's like sometimes you just like project in your head how overwhelming you think it can be, but it's really, God, it's not. Like your power in this month is about embracing the change. It's about looking forward to it. It's about, wow, okay, well, I know every time I go through this change, every time I go through growth, it's a little bit of work in the beginning, but I also know this is them coming through, but I also know like how easy it can be, and I also know how like if I notice every step that takes me in the right direction, that it gets easier and easier and easier, and I know that I can look at this time of growth in my life from a sense of wonderment, a sense of, well, what's next? What step am I going to learn next? What new skill do I get to learn today? What new software do I get to play around with and practice today? Getting back in that sense of wonderment and that sense of excitement of new things I get to learn is what's going to help you enjoy it more and get past that get past that mental image of it's going to be too much work. Okay, Spirit, what do they need to know about how other people this month? What do they need to know about other people this month? Okay, so other people around you this month, like, so this isn't about like this like mental anguish that you're making in your head. It's not about other people. It's all in your head. It is all in your head. God, oh guys, it's been there before. You've got this. You've got this. It's all in your head. Because people around you right now are like, relationships develop to a new level. Trust your intuition, care for yourself and others. It's the Queen of Water. So people around you are actually being like supportive. It's almost as if the people around you are kind of like, oh, I know what they're going through and I know they're going to get past this. Let's just like love them and support them. And people around you also like, so this is the emotional support card and this is the like, people around you are like, oh my God, like when's he gonna, if you're like trying to write a book and you're just like writer's block, your writer's block is in your head. Just being blunt and direct. I love you though. I love you, Virgos. I hate to be that direct, but, and it's like, this is the physical card of like people around you are like, when's he gonna write his book? I want to read it. Like, when's that book gonna get published? I want to read it. So people around you are supporting you and are like waiting for it because they want it. They want whatever it is you're gonna do. Okay, so hopes or fears cards. Which one? Hopes or fears cards, guys. Hopes or fears for the month of May. You got the Queen of Earth card. She's the card about dealing with working with others with compassion and making time for them, making potential support. So their hopes or fears card. Oh, wow, guys, there's a fear of success coming up for you. If you're getting the Aurora card and your hopes and fears cards, there's a fear of success. It's get quiet with yourself, and it's like, if I publish this book and no one buys it, what then? Fill in the blank, like what then? If I publish this book and it's wildly successful, what then? What am I afraid of? Are you afraid of being in the limelight? Are you afraid of public recognition? So think about it in your head. It's like, what if worst case scenario happens? What am I afraid of? What if best case scenario happens? What am I afraid of? Because this is definitely, I mean, the queens, man, queens are success. So you're definitely afraid of some success right now. And that's like, dude, that's a legit fear. That's a legit fear. Look, there's like psychology done on that too. I've read up a little bit on it. I'm not remembering enough of it right now to walk you guys through it step by step, but you can Google it, like fear of success. Because I know for you guys, I when I started doing this, I was like, well, what happens if I get really big? Like, are people going to want to like talk to me? And like, yeah, duh. People are going to want a private one-on-one. Like, no shit, Kelly. But I had that fear of like, oh, am I going to be able to like do a good job for them? Am I like, what if they book and I don't know what to say? But it's not about me. So I had that fear. I had that mental, I was making it a bigger deal than it was, because it's not me who has to deliver. It's I channel spirit. So do you guys see how like I created that block in my head of like, what if I can't deliver for them? I can't do this because what if I can't deliver for them? In my head, I was making it a bigger deal than it was, because it's literally as simple as like, I show up, I meditate with the person, and I let spirit speak through me. So once I started doing it, listing my services on my website, I realized it wasn't as big of a deal as it was. And and then when I got a lot of YouTube subscribers pretty fast, I hit another block of like, wait, whoa, what if like the whole world's gonna see this? Like, what if I mess up when I'm on camera or something? So I had that like hurdle in my head, and now like I notice like when I mess up, like who cares? I'll just like, sometimes I fumble words. You guys hear it, and I'll just be like, bleh, I can't speak right now. And then I take a second, I take a quick breath, I say the word, and it comes out correctly that time. So do you see how actually easy it was? I hope you guys are, I'm only sharing these stories because I hope it helps you guys realize how easy of a step it is for you to take. Okay, and so in terms of the outcome for this month of Virgos, okay, Spirit, I need you to channel this for me. For the outcome of May for Virgos, what do they need to hear, Spirit? Oh, this is about letting you know that it's about taking baby steps, that it's very much Okay. Once you get past that fear, not the fear, once you get past the illusion of how much work it's going to be and it's too overwhelming, you can't handle it. Once you get past that, you're going to be like this page, a youthful energy is unleashed, and like, oh my God, I didn't realize how easy running was. I want to run all the time. But if you overrun and exert yourself, then you're going to be in pain the next day. So it's a month of gentle steps for yourself, taking the time to take care of yourself. So it's a month of gentle steps for you. It's a month of just going, like, get in the river with your boat and take your paddles out and just let the river kind of carry you. And occasionally you gotta do the work. You gotta get your paddles back in the boat to get back on course. If there's like a fork in the road, but it's about not forcing it. So the outcome is about gently move forward past the illusion in your head. Go forward, and just do so with patience. Don't like. It's about acknowledging the emotional. It's about acknowledging the emotional processing that's going on this month to move past the illusion and recognizing that doing that is work. Moving past a fear is work. So it's about not overwhelming yourself on human level work this month. All right, Virgos, it's a pretty good month for you. Just, moving past illusion, moving past fear of overwhelm. To go for you, because you do have success ahead of you. Like you have success ahead of you, guys. So if you'd like more one-on-one support, I'll put a link in the upper right hand corner, or I'll put it below in the description box for you. You can book a private session. There's a couple different ways you can work with me. I have a new kind of play as you go. Remember the monthly package I was talking about a couple months ago, guys? I've kind of figured it out, the details and all that. So it's a play as you go. It's the cost of a regular session, 2 regular sessions a month, but you get to use the minutes as you want throughout the month. So that way, because how there's some weeks where you're just like, oh, I want a lot of support, I have a lot of questions, you can use it in increments of 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 60 minutes. You use my scheduling calendar, schedule it directly. I want 15 minutes today, I want 30 minutes that day, and you get 120 minutes that you get to use throughout the whole month, and that starts at $5.97. Or you can go down, you could just go ahead and book a one-off, a 60-minute session with Spirit and you, and I'm there just channeling the message for you. It's a video call that I record, and I send you the audio recording afterwards. That starts at $2.97. If you would like just a 30-minute message, same thing like I just said, but it's only 30 minutes. That's $197. Or for this month, I am keeping up the option of booking a recorded video, like similar to what this was, but you send in a top 1 area of your life and 1 or 2 questions about it, and I channel a message for you about it, and that's $97. That's all the ways that you guys can work with me, upper right-hand corner. And you can also check out my Facebook Lives every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll be there tonight. So that's it, guys. Much love, Virgos. You've got this, okay? Mwah. You have totally got this.